It's in the fine print, so you might have missed it on the website.
Yeah.
But the advertised price we have on the website is contingent on you financing through us.
Okay.
So I just want to be very clear here. You know, obviously, small print, fine print. I see you've got, those are some thick glasses, so maybe you missed it, but you're going to finance to us, right? Ray, welcome to Gotcha Ford. I'm so glad you're in here today. How can I help you?
Well, you know, I was thinking of possibly buying a new Ford. It's the only reason to be here.
You were the one that sent in that online inquiry on the F-150, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I got that F-150 in the back of the lot. We can get it out front here for you if you want to do a test drive. I just have a couple questions for you before we get started.
Absolutely.
First things first, I need to know, what's your monthly budget? What's your goal here from a monthly payment perspective?
I'm pretty sure I don't really have a monthly budget or a monthly payment perspective. I have a total budget, a total out the door number perspective.
Total out the door number.
Yes.
Well, Ray, I've been selling cars for 15 years. I know I look a little young, but my dad started me early in the car business.
Yes.
I know every customer has a monthly budget. So I hear this out the door, schmout the door. I don't know. We'll have to ask my manager about what that is.
Yeah.
But what's your monthly payment budget? What do you know, is it $500 a month, $1,000 a month? We're seeing more and more people go over $1,000. You're probably, I see the jewelry. I see how you're dressed up. $1,000 a month, that's where you want to be?
No more than 100. 100 a month. You know, really what I would like for us to concentrate on, out the door, schmout the door. I want to really concentrate on out the door. The F-150 that I sent that internet inquiry about, I already know that it fits into my budget.
Okay.
So that, assuming for a moment that we can get to a number that is acceptable to me, then I have no concerns about whether or not it could fit into my monthly desired budget if I even decide to finance it.
Okay. All right. Wow. All right. Well, maybe we'll come back to the monthly budget thing a little later. Okay. Maybe well, I don't know. We'll see. I have another question for you, Ray.
Okay.
I saw you showed up here. It looks like maybe you took an Uber or a Lyft or something like that. You must have a car, though, that you're trading in, a car you're looking to sell?
Well, if I had one of those, I probably would have driven it here. You know, that Lyft wasn't free.
All right. I'm just checking. So you don't have a car that you're looking to trade in?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, my neighbor has expressed a rather strong desire. They know how I take care of my cars, and their 16-year-old daughter, a junior in high school, God bless her, is a sweet young lady, straight A student, and they're thinking about getting her a car, and they've talked to me about the possibility of perhaps me selling them my car. So at this point, I think I'm leaning more towards helping her out than helping you out. But if I can be convinced otherwise, that could be something we discuss, I don't know, after you get me that out the door number that I need. Yeah, out the door. Still, I'm hung up on that phrase right there. But okay, so
let me help you with
you've got
to trade it, is what I'm hearing.
Well, there might be, but the out the door number, just so I can explain it to you, that would be whatever selling price we agree upon, plus all fees, tax, title, license, those state fees. Those pesky state fees, the even peskier dealer dock fee. So I would just, I guess the other way of asking for an out-the-door number is to just say, give me the total damn price of the vehicle. That would be the total damn price of the vehicle, including all fees. I need a detailed breakdown, that's all.
Heard you, and like I said, you've also got a car that you're probably going to trade in if we can get you a good offer. My sales manager, my used car manager is going to want to do an inspection. I want to appraise it.
That Sadie's quite a sweetheart young lady. I don't know. I think I would lean towards perhaps helping her out, unless you.
That's what I'm saying. If you're giving us a chance, I need to see the car so that I can get my appraisal.
Well, we can worry about that once we've established that total damn price.
Okay. All right. So you don't have a monthly budget. You might have a car to sell me. I'm not sure. We're going to have to come back to the trade-in.
Yes.
I need to know this one, right?
Yeah.
You planning to finance the vehicle? And it's really important that you're honest with me here. I'm being honest with you. I want to sell this truck today. I really want to sell this truck.
Well, that might be the only honest thing you've said.
You got to be honest with me because it's in the fine print. So you might have missed it on the website.
Yeah.
But the advertised price we have on the website is contingent on you financing through us. Okay. So I just want to be very clear here. obviously small print, fine print. I see you've got, those are some thick glasses. So maybe you missed it, but you're going to finance to us, right?
To me, Zach, that advertised price is the advertised price. Whatever games and gimmicks you want to play is, that price only counts if you're financing through us. I might not. But what we do need to know is what that total damn price is, the TDP, the total damn price, including all fees. And then if it makes sense to finance as opposed to paying cash, or if it makes sense to lease as opposed to paying cash, or if it makes sense to, I don't know, not buying it at all, and then we'll make that decision. But when I say we, I can't make that decision until we get the TDP, that total damn price.
All right, you're confusing me. We got an out the door, we got a TDP. All right, same thing. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. How about this? You've kind of answered my 3 questions that my sales manager ask every customer.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the vehicle for a test drive?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I just need your driver's license and I need some proof of insurance, and I'm going to need a good faith deposit for you to take the vehicle.
You know what you do need? You need to see my driver's license to make sure that I have a valid driver's license, and I get that. You know what you don't need?
You didn't even let me finish. I still need the credit application too.
But you know what you don't need? You don't need a deposit. You don't need my insurance. And you don't need a credit application. I can assure you that if we get that total damn price to the number that's acceptable, I can go home in that car today. Credit won't be an issue if we decide to finance it, if that makes the most sense. Insurance, well, I can call my agent and get the new vehicle covered.
I hear you. I'm just telling you dealership policy, right? If you want to take the vehicle for a test drive, I need, at a minimum, I can probably get the deposit waived because this is not. I'm pretty sure. But sometimes with our specialty, like the Raptors, that we get some people coming in here, and so
I'm not asking for a Raptor.
I know. I'm just letting you know. I can get that waived.
Yeah.
But the credit app, sales manager's firm on that one.
Well, you know what I'm firm on?
What are you firm on?
Leaving.
No, don't leave. Don't leave.
Well, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible, and you just keep throwing up all these obstacles. And I didn't realize that this was an obstacle course, not an automobile dealership. Had I known that, I wouldn't have made the mistake of pulling in the driveway. I'm here to buy an F-150. If you want to work with me and provide me with the information that I'm asking for, if I have to jump through hoops, run an obstacle course, do it in some type of record time for you to be able to do that, then I think it would just be easier for me to backtrack, turn around, walk out that front door. I'll even call the Uber or the Lyft from outside. I wouldn't burden you with here, and I'll be on my way. So at this point, it's up to you whether your sales manager wants to sell a car, whether you want to sell a car. It's up to you.
So obviously, Dan, when you're in that situation, if you are at the dealership, there's going to be pressure tactics on you. You always go back to the out the door price. And I think it's worth sharing with everyone that watches this video. You can do all of what we just role played over the phone, via email, via text. I mean, we've built AI and we have a concierge car buying. So like they do everything digitally or over the phone.
Yes.
You don't have to go to the dealership.
No, but
they'll live out what we just demonstrated.
But this is if you actually find yourself in the dealership.
And unfortunately, those things that, what were some of the things that happened there? Monthly payment focus. We had the price changing depending on if you financed it. We had the real pursuit of trying to understand if you had trade-in because that's an opportunity for the dealership to make more money. You kept it as a separate transaction. We had the credit application for a test drive. Those are all red flags.
The deposit for a test drive.
Those are red flags.
My insurance for no, you're the dealership. Trust me. They have this giant-ass umbrella package from their insurance company. I believe the technical name for it is a giant-ass umbrella package, and their vehicles are all insured. They don't need to see your automobile insurance for you to be able to test drive one of their vehicles.
For sure. But I think even more broadly, those are 4 of those red flags that were demonstrated in that role play.
Yes.